Hello everybody, Brett from Living Whole Australia. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to show you a very simple overview of the water distiller that we sell here in Australia. If you're looking for a good quality water distiller, then the Megahome water distiller here in Australia is in my opinion, the best quality benchtop stainless steel water distiller that you can possibly find on the market here in Australia. It's branded and licensed here in Australia as SpringFlow. It is the same high quality product that comes out of the Megahome factory in Taiwan that they've been making for a very long time now. This particular unit, our personal one that we use at home for our family, we've had that for well over 3 years now. It runs at least 2 times a day and it's been running fantastically, still going strong. We maintain it well by making sure that it's cleaned approximately once a month and making sure that we wipe it out after each distillation. So I'm going to go ahead now and spin the camera around and just show you guys the exact unit and how we use it. It's really simple. Okay, so welcome to my home. You can probably see the lounge in the background. This is the components that you're going to get in the water distiller that we sell here at Living Whole Australia. This is licensed and branded as SpringFlow here in Australia, but it is literally the Megahome water distiller that you get out of the Megahome factory in Taiwan. And I know I said this previously, but these guys have been making this exact model for a very long time. They haven't changed the configuration, the engineering of it, because they get such excellent low parts per million as far as total dissolved solids are concerned. And it still goes about collecting the volatile organic compounds via the activated carbon filter sachets. So what you're going to get in a very well packed unit is the boiling chamber. This is the boiling chamber here. You're going to see this is where you put your power in from the mains. This is where you connect the condensation unit, the fan condensation unit. So it's used to cool the evaporated water. And on the far side here, you're going to get this is the reset button. So basically after it's finished the distillation process, so the 4 liters takes about 5.5 hours. That's why we always run ours overnight each time. This button is going to click, which automatically shuts off the unit. And you will need to, once you've cleaned it out, refilled and restarted and plugged it back into power, you're going to need to click the button here and you'll hear it click. Like it's not clicking at the moment because I didn't let it run all the way through. I've just gone through cleaning the process. So you can see inside here, this is a unit that is over 3 years old. It's been used at least 2 times a day. These things are built like tanks. That's why we sell them. We don't get issues with them. They are just super pieces of machinery that have a long history of producing high quality distilled water. So, people use distilled water for drinking, for their specific health purposes, for making colloidal silver, things along those sorts of lines. There are a ton of reasons for it. So what you're going to get is the boiling chamber, the distiller base. This here is the condensation unit. So basically it's got a fan, and you can see ours is a little bit dirty there because it's been used a lot. It has the fan unit in there, and underneath it literally sucks up the evaporated water into the hole, begins to cool it through the cooling coils, and it will then run down out of this here, which is the nozzle. Now this is a plastic nozzle. However, what you can see inside is, I'll show you, this is a activated carbon filter sachet, okay? And this here, it may look like plastic inside, but it's not. This is a ceramic insert. We had a choice between glass and the ceramic insert. The ceramic insert is more sturdy, so that's the reason that we've chose to supply it with the ceramic insert. So your distilled water will not touch will not touch plastic at any point in the distillation process. This unit here literally just sits on top. Really simple, doing this one-handed. It's a nice firm fit. When you're trying to get it off, you've kind of got to pop it off, I need 2 hands to do it, but it's a nice firm fit, and you can literally just get it up when you got 2 hands to do it that way. You pop in the power to the condensation unit here on the side and plug your mains in here, and you've got an on and off switch to turn off the mains. So make sure that this here is not putting too much tension on the cord by making sure it's aligned directly above it. And you get your carbon filter sachet, fold it in half, and I'm doing this one-handed, so obviously not that simple. Really, really simple. Pop it in, clip in, it's ready to go. You're going to get descaler and cleaner for your water distiller. This is citric acid, or sulfamaic acid is the other one, food grade sulfamaic acid. Very, very simple, super easy to use, and I recommend using that every month, pretty much at a minimum. I mean, let's be honest, sometimes I'm a little bit lazy and I let it run a month and a half, but I'm going to be using more electricity because of the build up inside the boiling chamber. It takes more power to transfer the heat through the boiling chamber into the water to make it boil. So use that approximately once a month, and you should get around about a 12-month supply out of that. With your distiller, the activated charcoal filters are included. You get a 6-month supply, so there are 6 of those in there. I don't recommend, and no one should recommend you, if you're using it on a regular basis, letting that run for anything longer than a month, really. So I literally just set a reminder in my calendar. I use a Google Calendar to change the activated carbon filter sachets on a regular basis. Now what that does is it's designed to remove volatile organic compounds. So an example would be chlorine. In most Australian water supplies, I'm pretty sure all of them, chlorine is used as a disinfectant. And chlorine has a lower evaporation point than water does. So it's going to evaporate before your water does. It's going to condense and it's going to come down. So you're going to get a mixture if you don't use the carbon filter sachets of water and chlorine in your collection jug, and you don't want that. So that's the reason you use the activated carbon filter sachets. We sell replacements on the website. Really, really simple to put in. Make sure you set yourself a reminder. Super simple. The glass collection jug, you can see here. Let's just turn this little fellow around. The glass collection jug is specifically designed to sit straight under the nozzle and collect. The reason that we use the glass collection jug is because you can get this in a plastic version as well. But in my opinion, I don't want my distilled water sitting in a plastic jug for the period it takes to distill the entire 4 litres that this unit can handle. So 5.5 hours, I want my distilled water sitting in a glass container where I know that I'm getting the highest quality product that is possible for, yes, they're not an inexpensive unit, but they are literally the highest quality benchtop stainless steel water distiller on the market here in Australia. So let me turn the camera around. So that's just going to give you an overview of the Megahome Spring Flow stainless steel water distiller. In my opinion, the best benchtop water distiller on the market here in Australia. I will say that at the moment, well, I won't put a price on it because, who knows how long this video will be online, but for the price that some competitive models are selling that look very, very similar to this particular unit, they are not manufactured in the same factory. They do look like knockoffs. I cannot buy these units wholesale at the price that those are selling for. So that should give you some indication of quality as far as what you're getting when you purchase the Megahome water distiller here in Australia. So thanks for your time, guys. Look forward to talking to you again.